Okay, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation you, Akim, after pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Real quick lesson, man. You know, my cousin, you know, he lives in Jersey, in Morristown, you know, around that area. And he constantly calls me and asks me questions about, you know, about the scriptures. And he watches the videos, so he knows certain scriptures, but yet I told him, why don't you join the camp, man? You know, why don't you come down and join the camp, man? You asking me all these questions, man. You know certain scriptures. Why don't you, you know, commit yourself and join the camp? So he comes at me with every excuse in the world on why he can't right now. But I told him, the reason why you won't join the camp, because you perhaps not a part of the elect, or this is not for you, man. But he knows scriptures. Instead of him coming down to the camp and learning more, he chose to ask me. And I came to the conclusion, like, you know what? This is not for this dude, man. And I stopped asking him this cause, man. Because what he's doing is putting off serving the Lord, man. And, hey, man, this is not the time to be putting off serving the Lord, because we are approaching some serious times, man. Like I said, maybe this is not for him. He know he's an Israelite. So once you know you're an Israelite, you should be out there in the houses and the Bibles, man, pushing this word, putting up videos. But in his case, he should be out there going out there in the highways and the byways and joining himself to a camp so he can learn more and be a part of this thing of ours. But hey, man, he's too busy caught up in this woman and caught up in this world, you know? And that's going to be his downfall. His woman and being caught up in this world. Always kind of excuses with his job, his daughter, or whatever the case is, man. He's going to get caught up in this world. He's going to be taken. Just like the rest of the 2/3 is going to be taken, man. And I have a few scriptures. Abirat Zayu Akim out there will be edified, man. This is, let me get it real quick. Slack it real quick. Let me just get it. I lost the page, but I can get it back real quick. It's not a big thing. This is Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day. Hey, that's what these dudes doing, man. I'm going to read it again. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, and put not off from day to day, man. Hey, man, he make all kind of excuses in the world why he can't come down to the camp, you know. He make all kind of excuses in the world why he don't want to commit himself to this thing of ours. But I told him, listen, man, perhaps you are not a part of the elect and you are part of the 2/3, man. And then he get all emotional when I say that to him. But yeah, you're not trying to commit yourself to this thing of ours, man. You know you're an Israelite. And the duty of an Israelite, or a man that's cornered to this thing of ours, man, is to go out there, learn this, go out there on the highways and the byways, become a part of a camp, learn this truth, 100% truth, and go out there and teach this word, man. And gather the hopeful elect. It says, back in Ecclesiastes, or the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh, Yahweh Shah, and put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh come forth, and in that security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. What's the day of vengeance? The day when the Most High put in Esau's mind to declare martial law, hence Jacob's trouble. Hence their vengeance, the Most High destroy this earth, man. Destroy America. With Esau, with the rest of the nations in 2/3 of you Negroes and Spanish Native Americans. See, that's our hope. Our hope is to be delivered from the destruction. So that's why I was telling this dude, man, listen, man, I read these same scriptures to him. You keep on putting off serving the Lord, man. Hey, man, the wrath of the Lord is going to be upon you, man. Because you know you're an Israelite. You know some of these, you know scriptures, but yet you refuse to go out there and join yourself to a camp, man. Hey, man, this thing is very serious. And I'm telling him it's very serious, but he don't want to commit himself because whether be afraid that his woman's going to leave him, maybe his boss going to see him. I don't know what it is, man, but he won't commit himself. Yeah, I do know what it is. He's a part of the 2/3, man. He's not a part of the elect, the hopeful elect, man. It says, I'm going to read it again. Make no tarrying, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord Yahweh, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord Yahweh come forth. That wrath is Jacob's trouble. That wrath is thermonuclear destruction with them chariots and them laser beams. And in that security, thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. What's his security? His job. You know, him having his job and him having, having his family. That's his security. Having his little finances, his little nice bank account. In his security, he's going to be destroyed in the day of vengeance, man. Because he's putting off serving the Lord. And like I said, he knows some scriptures because he watched videos and he's constantly calling me. Well, he was constantly calling me and asking me questions. But like I said, I stopped answering his calls. Because the dude, he's putting off serving the Lord, man. He's not sincere. He does not have a sincere heart, man, to go out there and serve the Lord, man. To go out there in the highways and the byways and to show his face. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 27. It says, matter of fact, let me get Luke 14, verse 18. This is exactly what my cousin is doing, man. Before I get that in Baruch. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 18. And this is exactly what he's doing, man. This is exactly what he's doing. This is Luke chapter 14, verse 18. It says, and this is red. So that's Yahweh Shah speaking. It says, is it Luke 14, verse 18? All right. And this is Luke chapter 14, verse 18. And they all, with one consent, began to make excuses. The Pharisee said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. Because these are the men that found out that their true heritage, that they were Israelites from their respective tribes. And instead of joining themselves unto Yahweh, whether Yahweh Shah, they started making excuses, man. They didn't want to commit to this truth, to this thing of ours. They didn't want to commit, man. So therefore they started making excuses, like my cousin, making all kind of excuses on why he can't come down to the camp and why he can't serve the Lord, man. It says, verse 19, and another said, I have brought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excuse. Another excuse, man. These are all excuses. These Negroes that found out they were Israelites. These are all the excuses they was telling Yahweh Shah and asking for it to be excused, man. Because you know what? They wasn't a part of this thing of ours. They were part of the 2/3 club. You know? It says, and another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come. This guy was concerned about what his wife was going to say. This other guy was concerned about, his oxen that he brought. The other guy was concerned about, he bought a piece of land, and he got to till his ground, he got to farm it and cultivate it. All excuses in order to not go out there in the highways and the byways and join the camp, and in this case, follow Yahweh Shah. All excuses, man. But yet they knew that they were Israelites. They found out that they were Israelites, man. This is verse 21. So that servant came, showed us it's Slakia. That's it right there. I'm just going to stop right there in verse 20. These are all the excuses that men begin to make, man. And why they can't join themselves to a camp. And why they can't serve the Lord. But here in the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28, it tells you, once you find out you're an Israelite, and you seeking the Lord, and you turn yourself to the Lord, you're supposed to seek Him 10 times more. But I'm gonna let the scripture speak, man. It says, this is the book of Sirach, the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was in your mind to go astray, our forefathers went astray, hence 2/3 are still going astray. It says, for as it was in your mind to go astray from the Lord Yahweh, so being returned unto Him, knowing that you're an Israelite, from your respective tribes, learning these scriptures, you're supposed to join yourself to a camp and go out there in the highways and the byways and push this word. Put up videos pushing this word, man. That's the whole duty of coming in this day of ours, man. It says, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more. That means you gotta push this word, man. You gotta be on fire for this word. You gotta wholeheartedly dedicate your life to these scriptures, to this truth, man. And he's not willing to dedicate his life to this truth, man. Why? His wife, his job, his children. He's worried about what people's going to say about him. Hey, man, the time is now for us to get right with the Lord Yahweh Shah before the destruction come, before all hell break loose. Because things is brewing, man. You have the UN troops practicing day in and day out. You have all these unjust laws being passed. You have these rumors of wars. You have wars. The economy is straight on a downward spiral, even though the stock market, it seems like it's up. But that's all a smoke and mirror. We're about to approach some hard, heavy, serious times. And those of you Negroes out there that know you're Israelites, but refuse to come into this fold and commit your life, forsake your life, meaning, hey man, your first priority is this truth. Your first priority is this truth, man. Stop putting off what you could do now, because guess what, man? No one knows what tomorrow's going to bring. So stop being cold, because you're not even lukewarm. Stop being cold and join yourself, man, to a camp. Referring to my cousin and any other man that know that they're an Israelite and doing the same thing, man, putting off day to day on serving the Lord, man. That's going to be your downfall. That's going to be your destruction. So with that, like I said, it was a quick, short lesson. Abba Watazah, you Akim out there that's sincere will be edified. Shalom.